thirsty gin. This is episode 2512 of 301 permanently moved out online. A personal podcast, 301 seconds, and length written, recorded, and edited by me at the JMO.
This week, I stood at the slop machine, experiencing not the future, but the extreme present. All day, every day, I've been listening to AI-generated music, and this experiment has provoked some strong reactions. The first is a reactionary whiplash, but not in the way that you might be expecting. Music is a deeply personal pleasure in my life. Half of my undergraduate was music. I play instruments, I'm in a band, I seek out new music constantly, and try to see it live wherever possible. For all of my life, when I've said I love music, I've meant two things: live performance, the direct communication from musician to audience, and secondly, my relationship with recorded sound. This past week has troubled my relationship with recorded music. Many, including myself a week ago, would have expected this experiment to have driven me towards romanticizing human authenticity or creativity. But this isn't what's happened. Instead, something more unsettling occurred. The very seamlessness of the AI-generated material, the knowledge that its sounds were entirely synthetic, engineered, has cast a shadow over my perception of all recorded music. A kind of unease about the truthfulness of any media that wasn't live or unmediated. I've developed a pervasive negative reaction to all of what I'm going to call engineered sound. This umbrella covers everything: studio recordings, electronic music, and AI tracks. All recorded music now has this weird, uncanny quality to me. It's all just engineered sound, and it makes me uneasy ontologically. Like I'm a modern-day John S. Wilson calling the entire enterprise of recorded sound suspect. As a music lover, I'm concerned. Will this unease dissipate if I stop listening to AI? I suspect I will need a break from all music altogether. The second realization concerns my taste. Listening to AI playlists all week, particularly from newer models, the experience has often been seamless. An AI track is largely indistinguishable from an unfamiliar one on Spotify, and frankly, just as often as mid. You genuinely might have no idea. If it's new to your ear, it's simply new. Now, hours of current AI music can be tiring due to hit and miss fidelity, causing a kind of ear fatigue, much like a badly recorded podcast or static-laden radio show. But that's a quality issue, not content related, and it's rapidly being solved. It's going to sound like, quote, real life very soon, and I think this is bad. I've long thought that AI-spawned music is best when it leans into itself as a medium, and this week confirmed that. I don't want endless, perfect pop simulations with hyper-realistic vocals. Just as the most interesting AI images are puppy slugs, not photorealism, the same holds true for music synthesis. I want machine-dreamed music, not music dreamed up by the machine. I want alien music. In his lecture, Nobody Listens to Music Anymore, Marek Pollux argues that music is now a web of relations, a database taxonomy, Spotify as platform of metadata, not music. So new combinations of genres, tags, sounds, things that might previously have counted as innovation, now already exist within the logic of the database. All potential creative acts now become recombinations of existing metadata, latent possibilities within both databases and AI models, waiting to be actualized by humans or AI. Also, given my growing negative feelings towards any engineered sound, I don't particularly care if a human or AI has made that classical emo trap ambient jazz track. Which brings me to my last realization. I have a new rule, universally true, that all AI text, video, and engineered sound prompted by other people is subjectively mid, but all AI content that you spawn yourself is objectively great and interesting. All week, I was prompting the slot machine to spawn songs like the intro, in the style of a manic pixie dream girl in a yogurt advert, but based on the ancient odes to Solomon. Unsurprisingly, no one in my life around me is clamoring for new age AI slop with 2,000-year-old religious lyrics. But I am, in a "this is my whole, it was made for me" kind of a way. Giovanni della Casa, in his 1558 etiquette manual, Gelato, wrote, "One should not annoy others with such stuff as dreams, especially since most dreams are by and large idiotic." Joan Didion also remarked that nobody wants to hear about someone else's dream. Nobody wants to walk around with it. And this is also true of AI slop shared on social media. In this period of information age iconoclasm, machine dreams are now endless, but raw and unfiltered, they are sloppy. A new social etiquette for sharing machine dreams is required. I'll happily listen to your dreams over a beer, especially if they involve me, but in general, in polite company, you don't share dreams. And perhaps people shouldn't be so quick to share the raw dreams of the machine either.